Hey, what's my fellow prodigies? ProdiJay here, or just call me Jay, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to come up with video ideas for YouTube, because I get some comments and some DMs about how I come up with my video ideas, and also we all know that sometimes we just can't think of any ideas. Now if you're new to my channel, be sure to go subscribe to notifications, because I do like to upload quality videos for everyone to enjoy, and go follow me on Twitter while you're at it. And shout out to Vertigo for the classic comment on my previous video, but if you leave a comment on the video, you have a chance to get a shout out. And guys, let's see if we get 60 likes in today's video, because I do appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Now guys, when you're making YouTube videos for fun, you should know that it's not uncommon for anyone to have trouble coming up with video ideas. For example, before I started making videos, I didn't really have that much video ideas, and I thought I'd run out of ideas after like 3 videos. But after learning some helpful tips, I was able to get where I am today with a lot of video ideas at hand. Now for my first tip, I know others have said this plenty of times, but this is basically like the most important tip in this video, which is to write down anything and everything that comes to your head that could potentially be a video idea. And this tip is used by most YouTubers, including myself, because you might have like a super cool idea for a video one day, but then the next day you forget about it. Now that was right there a perfectly wasted idea that you decided not to write down. And you can easily list out your video ideas in a notebook, on a note app on your phone, or even a notepad app on your computer. But for me, I type all my ideas on a notepad on my phone because I carry my phone wherever I go. So if you're like me and you carry your phone everywhere you go, I suggest typing your video ideas on your phone, since you might come up with a video idea that you can just quickly pull out your phone and type the idea down. But in order to write your video ideas down, you have to first have a general idea what type of video you want to do, which may be hard for those of you who actually don't know any video ideas at all. So for tip number 2, if you're running low on ideas, I suggest that you try and get inspiration from others. And when I say get inspiration from others, I do not mean copy word for word a video, but try changing the idea into your own style. For example, when I first started doing YouTube, I saw someone make a video on how to get Xbox Live for free. Well, I get inspiration from that and changed that idea to my style by making a video on how to get unlimited PlayStation Plus for free, and that video for me is one of my most viewed videos on my channel to this date. Now continuing on getting inspiration from others, you can easily look up video ideas online that pertain to your interests, because I guarantee you that there are a crap ton of ideas online that people post, because yet only a few people use those ideas. But I will have to note that you shouldn't exactly steal someone's idea. Like if you notice someone made their own type of challenge type of video and you want to make a similar video to it, you shouldn't exactly rip off their idea, but instead make it more unique and make sure to give credit where it's due. For example, I made a video on how to motion track in Sony Vegas, but I made sure to credit the guys whose video I learned from, because I didn't want to like plagiarize his video. But to basically summarize it, if you find a cool idea made by someone else, it's okay to get inspiration from it and make a similar video, but try to be kind of original with your idea and be sure to credit the guy who made the idea, because you don't want to plagiarize someone else's work. Now after saying all of that, some of you guys might be thinking that most tutorial videos are just rip-offs from each other, but most of them really aren't, which will lead me to tip number 3, which is basically open topics. And open topics can range from anything trendy, personal, a series, or basically just anything. For example, most tutorials are made when something trendy comes out, like when the fidget spinner brought more cancer to YouTube, because when fidget spinners, more known as cancer spinners, first started getting trendy, a lot of tutorials came on how to make do-it-yourself spinners and how to do tricks with them. So if there's something trendy on YouTube, maybe you might consider making a video related to that trending topic. Now for personal topics, you can do anything like make a video of a life story that happened to you, or even talk about some updates on your channel, or even just say what's on your mind. But I will have to mention that I only think it's fine to do an update video probably once every 2 or 3 weeks, unless something really important has to be said to your audience. But I personally just recommend sending your audience any channel updates at the end of your videos, because when I look at some smaller YouTube channels, I notice how they don't have that many views on their videos, because almost every other video is just an update video and barely any normal content. So if you want to do a personal type of video and it's an update, it's your choice to make it a full video if it's really important. But if it's something small, like you have to say you might be uploading less, just save that at the end of your next video, because that 2 to 3 minute video of you explaining why you can't upload a lot isn't really going to get a lot of views unless you're a big YouTuber with a highly active following. And the last main topic that you could do is a series. And when you do a video series on your channel, you're basically guaranteed to have more video ideas depending on the YouTube series that you do. For example, I have a small budget setup series that I do on my channel, and I still have a fair amount of video ideas for it, because for my series, all I have to do is change the budget of the build and find different equipment for that video. Hence, it's a good video series to me. And there are plenty of YouTube video series that you guys can do on your channels. For example, if you're a gaming channel, you might make it like a funny trolling series on yours. If you're a tech themed channel, you might make like a tech comparison series, and the list goes on. So basically, if you can think of a series, so you can easily keep making videos for that depending on the type of content that you do. Now let's go over tip number 4, is to ask others for video ideas, and this is what most smaller YouTubers do when they first start a YouTube channel, but some people use this tip incorrectly. So let me explain how this tip is supposed to work. So if you don't know any video ideas, you guys might ask your friends or your subs for video ideas, because it's always a good idea to see what other people would like to see on your channel, which a lot of YouTubers do, like ask their subs on what they should do with their next video depending on the type of content that they do. But the thing that some people do wrong here is that they end up doing random videos that aren't related to their content whatsoever, all because they're asking other people what they should do on their channel. Now I'm not saying that you should be afraid to try something entirely new on your channel, but you gotta make sure that when you ask others for their opinions, that you actually do what's related to your niche and that you actually like the idea. And I'm saying this because too many people nowadays are just like listening to other people's ideas, but they don't include their own. And another thing about this tip is that you can't use this all the time, and meaning like every day you can't just ask others what type of video you should do. Most of your content should be your ideas alone most of the time, which for this video I don't want anyone in the comments asking for video ideas, especially if the comment is asking me on what they should do for a video, because if you ask me what type of video you should do, it's going to be entirely different from your ideas. But to summarize it all up, it's okay to ask others for video ideas here and there, but don't do it all the time. And if you do ask your fans, I recommend doing a poll between 2 video ideas of your own so people can choose what they want to see in the next video. And that's what I do all the time on Twitter. I put out 2 video ideas and I ask which one you guys want to see first. Now let's talk about the 5th tip, which I actually did not go over my older video coming up with video ideas because of how long ago I made that video. But for tip number 5, I'm actually going to tell you guys my secret on how I exactly come up with video ideas, which yes, I do use all the other tips I said in this video, but I'm actually going to tell you guys how I normally get video ideas. Now there's 2 strategies that I like to use. Strategy number 1, when trying to think of more video ideas, I try thinking of things I would want other YouTubers to do. For example, I wanted someone to make an actually well-researched video of a gaming setup, so I decided to make a series myself, which is why I now do my budget setup series on my channel. Now for the second strategy, I tried thinking of things I would want. For example, I wanted Spotify Premium for free on my Android, so I figured out how to do that and I decided to make a video out of that. And that's pretty much what I do. Nothing too hard, just requires you to think outside the box a little bit, but I bet you guys can think of more strategies after following all these tips that I mentioned in the video and use them on your channel to correct with, because if you use all these tips correctly, you're guaranteed to get some more video ideas. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But if you guys can, drop a like, I do appreciate the support, and go follow me on Twitter because I do like to tweet out daily. Also, if you guys can, comment down below which tip in this video helped you the most, because I want to hear you guys have to say. I do love responding to everyone's comments, but again, please don't spam my comments asking others for video ideas, because if you do, that means that you didn't pay attention to the video whatsoever. So please refrain from asking others for video ideas, otherwise I have to delete those comments. And next up, sorry again for no upload for like the past week or 2, because I've been busy with school and stuff, and also I just have like a big procrastination problem that's hard for me to control since it's really easy to distract me from something. But I promise that my uploads will soon get back on schedule, I promise. But anyways, thanks for watching, and let's see if we get 60 likes in today's video. Now subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.